Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Hernandez. I am 21 and this semester I was fortunate enough to have been able to take Dr. Sanders' Civic Engagement course 4930. This course focused on diversion and it offered Cal CLA students the chance to be interns in the VIDA program. VIDA stands for Vital Intervention and Directional Alternatives. It's a program done by the LA County Sheriff's Department and is offered by the courts as an alternative of youth being processed. VIDA is 16 weeks long and it focuses and targets students who have done non-violent offenses and are at a potential risk. My thoughts on VIDA is that it is truly an amazing program. I think that we need to start steering away from processing youth because once they are labeled as criminals, they will take that in and they will continue a life participating in criminal activity. But by offering programs like this, I think they're basically, once they complete this, they're offered the chance to start off with a clean slate. And I think that's something we really need to focus on. This internship really did change my opinion on young offenders. I remember before I even started, I told myself I'm going to go into this internship with an open mind. But I remember the first day, the deputies had us read, students had to write why they were in VIDA. And I remember reading these papers that they wrote, and I'm thinking, like, these kids are really bad kids. And unfortunately, I think that's one of the biggest issues we have is that we automatically think negative of these kids because we're only seeing what we have in front of us, but we're not like seeing the whole entire picture. And as I continued the program, continued going to the sessions, I got to see a side of them that completely changed my perspective and my opinion on these kids. I think one of the things that really did set me back was our last session. Kids had to write why, or they had to do vision boards. And they basically focused on their goals, their career, what they wanted to do for their careers and stuff. And a lot of them wanted to finish high school. They wanted to get better grades. They wanted to be nurses. They wanted to be police officers. They wanted to do community service. Anything you could think of, they wanted to do. These are just kids who have taken a couple of wrong paths, but they have goals and they have potential. They just need a little extra support. And unfortunately, one of the things that we also don't realize is that a lot of these kids don't have a strong support system, and VIDA offers that for them. From my location, I was located in East LA. The deputies that were in charge of my location were amazing people, and they really did care for the students. They would go us like the extra mile, looking for resources, participating in exercise with them. Anything you could think of. They had like us as volunteers, we obviously want to see them succeed, so anything that they wanted to achieve, we would obviously encourage them to pursue it. And a lot of them don't have that back home, so they got that with VIDA, which I think is really amazing. In general, I think my experience with this program was great, and I wish it would have lasted longer. But from what I got out of it, I now see how effective these programs can be. Even in the couple of weeks we were there, like, you see a lot of these kids change. A lot of them came in super stubborn, and then from the last session, they were just completely different from the first time you met them. They just, like I said, they just need a little extra support, and VIDA offers that. I think the only issue I would have had with this program, and it's more so maybe for the mayor to look into, is that these programs need to be expanded. There's only 6 or 7 locations that offer that VIDA is like able to be offered in, and Los Angeles County is huge. There's thousands of kids out here who need this program and unfortunately are turned down because there's not enough space. But I think they need to start looking at how effective these programs can be and start implementing them more because I do think that it serves a positive purpose.